Christmas, darlings. I hope you're having a lovely day, or as we say out in England, Happy Christmas. What better way to get the seasons started right? Oh, I couldn't say that. What better way to get the Christmas spirit starting? How about that? Is to read from the Christmas treasure book. This thing is ancient. It's older than I am. Belonged to my dear old mum. Oh, look. Santa. There's Santa. Oh, look, Santa. So, one of my favorites, a tradition in my family growing up, was the night before Christmas, read by my father faithfully every year on Christmas Eve. So I thought I would cover that tradition, if you can see me. Excuse me, not a hair out of place. There we go. Let us continue that tradition. Ready? 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were snuggled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains. Brains? Well, couldn't they have just said something else? Our minds, our thoughts, even our heads, but brains. It just kind of makes me think of, I don't know, science class, or maybe from Frankenstein, when you know, Dr. Frankenstein told Igor to go ahead and get that brain, you know, to make Frankenstein. Oh, especially like in Young Frankenstein, Abby Normal. I got the brain called Abby Normal. Oh, where were we? We had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. Yes. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. What was the matter? Away to the window I flew like a flash. I tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. Okay, did he have to say it like that? I mean, it does make me sick to my stomach to think about throwing up, let alone throwing up a sash. The moon on the breast. Okay, wait a minute. We have to stop this right here. This is a G-rated show. The moon on the bust of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. Much better, don't you think? When what to my wandering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and a tiny reindeer with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. No dancer, no, that was wrong. No dasher, no dancer, no prancer and vixen, on comet, on cupid, on donder and blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. No, dash away, dash away, dash away, all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. That is a mouthful, don't you think? So up to the house, atop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. Oh, this is when he threw up the sash. There he is, his coursers they came, and there he's down with the bound. Lovely. Yes. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. I almost read the same line again, could you tell? Oh, no. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth, now that doesn't sound so good, droll little mouth, was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of the pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head, not his red, his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly. It was not so. I don't think it's that little. But maybe back then they didn't want to, insult the man. I mean, he brought gifts to everybody all over the world, so we don't want to make a big deal of it. But Santa doesn't have a little belly. That shook. Oh, the little belly. Sorry, that took so long. We've lost the momentum. Let me read that part again. He had a broad face and a little round belly. Ah! That shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word. No. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, I do think he had an itch to scratch. And giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. Like that, I suppose. He sprang in his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard, now, settle down. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Ho, 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 ho. Oh, yes. So that, my dear ones, was from the Christmas Treasury Book, A Night Before Christmas. Oh, and my goodness, I forgot to tell you the most important part. Oh, the most important. The Night Before Christmas was written by Clement C. Moore. Oh, and I believe he was English. If not, I'm sorry. Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas to all of you. May you feel the joy and the wonder of Christmas and the gift that we were given so great so many years ago. God bless, Godspeed, and be jolly.